Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's spentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous. When arting or Mario Karting, he's straight carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emotes of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a Sprite, dim the lights, sit tight, cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
Boy.
Stop.
Twerk! Hold on, everyone! Oh!
Right.
I added more poo to the poo.
So you start. It's like Play-Doh.
Hello everyone, there's a blip right there, just in time. Hello everyone, welcome to a live stream. We're playing some Rayman today. I'm back from Germany.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Ooh.
It's Monday, my dudes, and you know what that means.
What?
It's time for a Tiny Peter Rostin live stream.
True.
Hello TP.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well.
How was your weekend?
Good. No, it wasn't. Oh, was that the end? It was, yes. I was a poorly boy for the past few days. I had a nice time away in Germany, and as it turns out, Germany is the land of germs, and I picked up something real nasty, which sometimes when people are off at Team TripleJump, we say that they've got the plops, and we don't always mean that they have the plops. It could mean that they've got a cold. It could mean that they're not actually ill at all, and that they're just on holiday, or they've just done themselves a bit of an injury, or they're owed some time off, or anything like that. Or Ashton's, looking at a house, or a train has affected her train plops. We have all manner of different plopses. Yeah. It's very rare that it's actual
To
plops.
continue,
But
amazing job on the new worst games ever and weirdest games ever on Patreon. Hope you are having a lovely day.
But unfortunately, once in an unfortunate blue moon, it happens. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits there. I'm very grateful for the 200 bits, and technically I had a good weekend at the very end of the weekend because I started to get a lot better, which was good. But certainly since I streamed last, I have had a very nice time because I've been away seeing some family, and I went to see the Rocky Horror Show, which my friend is one of the stars of. He did a great job, and it was a great time. A great time was had by all. So yes, I have had a nice few days off. Who bewipped at the start of the stream? It was be Radiohead or Bradiohead, which I think I say every time. Subscribe via Prime for 14 months on a 14-month streak. Thank you very much, Be Radiohead, for that. Hello, everyone who is saying hello in the chat. Hello to the Eldu Brothers, Mr. Black, Trial Badger, Lobrotovich, Jeff the Molly Goose. You're all here. Everyone's in. It's good to have you. Did you eat sauerkraut again? No, actually, that happened in Austria, where I had sauerkraut and I was doing a sick for a few days, which probably, I'm sure it wasn't the sauerkraut. It was just unfortunate that I had it. I got sick like the evening of having sauerkraut, and I don't think I could ever eat it again at this point, just by pure association. You're friends with Tim Curry? Yes, I am friends with Tim Curry. No, because my friend did not play Frankenfurter. He played flipping Riff Raff. So no, not Tim Curry. I don't know who played Riff Raff in the in the film. I've not. I don't think I've seen it. I've seen bits of it, but I've not sat and watched the whole thing. In Germany, they call Robot Lady. Oh, in Germany, they call German Robot Lady. They do, and they call our regular Robot Lady English Robot Lady, which is fine. I played Eddie when I was in the Rocky Horror Picture Show during college, says Stephen. Oh, well, there you go. That's interesting. Yeah, Richard O'Brien wrote it. Oh, he played Riff Raff, did he? Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool that Richard O'Brien wrote Rocky Horror Show. It's kind of I sometimes forget that. Well, I don't forget it, but I'm like, oh yeah, like Rocky Horror Show and The Crystal Maze. Those are the two things that Richard O'Brien is most famous for. Probably not. He's probably famous for other things too that I'm just ignorant. But those are the two things I know him for. Right, so did you eat some of that weird bun filled with raw pork? Says Jeff the Molly Goose. No, I didn't, but I imagine that can occasionally make people sick as well. Yeah. So, is it time to play some Rayman 2? I've been really looking forward to this. I was driving into work this morning with my dear wife in the car. In fact, she was driving. I was the passenger princess for the day. And I said, you know what, I'm streaming tonight, and it's Rayman 2, and I'm really enjoying it at the moment, and I'm really looking forward to streaming it. And I usually look forward to streams anyway, but occasionally some of the games I've played, particularly it feels like over the last year or so, now that I've kind of worked my way through all of like my kind of favourite these ones behind me, the ones that I know quite well, and I'm now on to things that I don't know quite so well, and therefore I struggle with them sometimes, and I get frustrated. I'm playing like, have I ever streamed Toy Story 2 all the way through? I don't know if I have actually, but that's the kind of game where I can see myself getting cross on stream and saying, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to play this next week, but Rayman 2, you know what, it's like I'm not finding it difficult. There's challenge to it, but it's not too hard, and it's very nicely presented. It's very nicely upscaled by the emulator that we're using, and it's just a good time, and I'm looking forward to playing some more. So let's do it, shall we? All right, I'm gonna flip and do it. I'm gonna load the save state. Oh, it's playing music. Okay, let's move across. This screen? Yes. Yes. Go big. Be big. Hello. We had it for a minute, and then I maximized it, and now it's... Do I have to just give it an input? Well, it would help if my controller was working for a start. It's not even plugged in the other end. Plugged in at this end, but not down there. Plug it in. Right. Now I've got control. Okay, it's still not showing for you guys. Let me just say this. Yes. That's it. We've got it. For some reason it was trying to play a Jersey Devil window, which we've not played in about 4 weeks, but yeah. Update, the raw pork thing is called Metbrötchen. It's minced raw pork. Oh dear. Not good. I mean, maybe it's great. I say not good. It might be lovely, but it doesn't sound that appetizing. So we've not been to the canopy. We've got nothing from there. We've been here and we're missing a single lum. The Menhir Hills. Oops, no. And how do I go down here? Oh, I'm missing 4 lums from here, but that was a bad place. That was really bad. The Cave of Bad Dreams. Well, maybe today we'll backtrack and get the final lum from the Menhir Hills. But we won't do it right now. And then over here... Yeah. Oh, yes, Whale Bay. I think all the levels before Whale Bay we have completed, which is good. So we'll move forwards for now. And we'll do the canopy. Big up the Metverse, says Lobrotovich. Well, there you go. Some people do like it. Saw a little clip today on... Oh! Arachnophobia warning! I did not know this was going to happen. Oh, there's a little... Oh no. There's a cage up there. Do I have to bounce on the spider to get the cage down? I can't bounce on it now. I was bouncing on it before. It's going to kill me. It killed me. I swear I bounced on it the first time. Oh, try again. It's a game over. Okay, well, apparently that's fine, because if you're at the start of the level, all you do is lose your progress from before. He's sort of bouncing around. Maybe I can't bounce on it. I think maybe I accidentally just sort of glitched a bounce out of it on my first attempt, but go. We know you can do it, Rayman. So clearly I can climb on this stuff. Oh god, so can he! How do I get the cage? Okay, there we go. This spider is horrid. Okay, good. We're making progress. We've got our cage. We freed the thing. Just get these lums first. I can swing on that ring and get up to a ledge, but oh, which is the right way and which is the side passage? What's this ring? Okay, this feels like the bonus area. Yes, it is. Okay, this is good. Oh, it's still coming. Oh, I can actually just kill it. It's got a health bar. If I can do enough damage without it, like, killing me first. There's a lum down there. Okay, got it. Climb up, Rayman. It's got invincibility frames, which is a problem. Okay, it's nearly dead. Bounce them off the walls, I think, my projectiles. Okay, we got it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, now we can relax. Goodness me. Welcome everyone who's just joined us. We've killed a spider, and so far we've got all our lums, and we've opened 2 cages. All on the first level of the day. Hup. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is this the ledge that I was just at? Oh, I didn't realise. It's all the same thing. Okay. Thought they were on opposite sides. I lost my sense of direction as I was moving around. Or, wait. he didn't grab the thing. Rayman. Right. Let's get a view of this whole room. Yeah, it does just loop round to there. So, okay. Am I meant to fall down the pit, maybe, at the end of the corridor? Possibly. Dunno. It looks somewhat inviting. Okay, I think that's correct. Oh. Okay, thought we were about to meet another colourful character there or something, but... right. Someone's singing somewhere. It's gonna turn off? It's just turned on. It was open before. Okay, that's based on proximity, so I guess I can't get through there. That's fine. Oh, hello. Oh, God. Han Solo got me. Pew. Hey, don't get me talking on Star Wars today, by the way, because I've just watched all the sequels again for the first time, pretty much since, well, not, I mean, I watched 7 and 8 several times in the lead up to 9, but it was my first time rewatching episode 9 since, can I throw a thing at that lever? Yes, I can. Oh, that's who's saying do. That guy. Yeah, Rayman is the greatest. And blimey, my opinions have changed on those films. It's alright, I won't say any more. Like how I said to you guys, don't get me started on... What's he doing? Oh, is he breaking the circuitry? With some rain. Rain Man. Oh no! Oh, that's a bit... Can I do a death abuse? Yes, I can. It might still spawn me down here though, let's see. Oh no! A precious lum! Oh man. Okay, well, whatever. Wait, say more. I always love a TP Star Wars take. You need to say more, better, or... Oh, now I need to say more. What's he doing? He's making plants grow now. It's like a bug's life. Oh. Okay, 3 out of 6. That's good. Oh, and this moves. Okay. Don't follow me off the edge. Oh, no. Oh, no. I went after the lums. I used to not like... I used to consider The Last Jedi to be worse than The Force Awakens. And now I think The Force Awakens is worse than The Last Jedi. Well, I don't know. Things that I liked about both of those films and things I disliked about both of those films have changed a little bit. I think that's the thing. You know, there's kind of too much to say without it actually turning into a TP like 15-minute Star Wars conversation. So, well, it's not a conversation, is it? That's the point. It's mostly just me monologuing, and you know, maybe like 1 or 2 people in the chat might chime in. But can I just jump around this fire? No, I don't think so. That's it, a bit tame. I mean, it's not... I'm keeping it tame because I feel like I don't want to get too much into all the details. I think it's kind of all or nothing. I'll either like start talking intensely about like lots of really fine details, or I need to say almost nothing, which is simply that I like the Last Jedi a bit more now. Right, so that gets us up here. Oh, there's a Lum over there. And I need him up. Oh, look, I can knock that down. There we go. I was going to say I need him up here. But I need to head down to get this precious Lum. Games back then have a very similar style of gameplay. Zelda, Banjo-Kazooie. Yeah, it's true. The 3D platformer collectathon. Right, come on, my friend. We need some water on this thing up here. What was it? I've already forgotten. There was something where I was like that. Oh, the fire. Yeah, put the fire out. Oh, is he not fault? Do I have to walk slowly for him? That's slightly annoying. Oh no, he's coming. He's just slow. Do a rain dance. He's doing it. There's a robot somewhere. Pew! I've been playing, as I'll talk about in slightly more detail in the next podcast, I've been playing a little bit of... Are you afraid?
No, Glowbox, not afraid. There's no shame in being scared, you know. The warship and the pirates are very dangerous. If only I had more of my powers. Powers? Glowbox, forget.
Oh.
Silver Lum.
What, you just had that the whole time?
Yahoo! Lee gave me Lum to make your fist stronger.
Oh.
Lee said press square button longer.
That's funny, I was just thinking that when I was fighting the spider. It would be good if I could hold down the attack button and charge up my my throw. Tetsuya says, I haven't watched Rise of Skywalker since the cinema, but I can't remember much of it now. Perhaps now's the time to rectify it. Yeah, that's partly why I watched all three of the films, is because I kind of just wanted to rewatch Rise of Skywalker and see what I thought of it. But I was like, well, I'll watch the other two in the lead up to it to refresh my memory. Oh, it went a bit framey there, didn't it? It's a shame because it's no one's fault. Well, I suppose it is in some ways. It's someone's fault in terms of creative decisions, but I thought the bit with the reused or the unused footage of Carrie Fisher to do some of the conversations with Leia in The Rise of Skywalker were like so kind of contrived. Like, you can see that they've had to, and again if their decision is, oh well, I guess I have to fight this pirate ship. If they're saying, oh well, what we need to do is we need to create some conversations out of what we've got, then yeah, all right. They're limited and they do have to just do a bit of slightly wooden dialogue to make it work. But equally, I think that they could have used exactly the same lines of dialogue that they had from her and written the other characters better around her. And also, it wasn't necessarily a given that they had to do it that way. Remember when I heard that they were doing that, I thought, oh yeah, that's good. That's the right way to do it. I don't want it to just start and they've killed her off screen. But I don't know. I think it might have been a bit more I don't think it was disrespectful to use the footage of her like that. But I think it was disrespectful. It was inadvertently disrespectful to make her last moments of the character just be kind of a bit rubbish like that. You know, it would have been. Maybe I should charge to attack this guy. Yeah, I think it would have been nicer if they just... I don't know. Maybe they should have just had her die off screen. Could have still done a little Force Ghost or something at the end. I don't know. Surprised you didn't stream Orcs Must Die Death Trap today. That is what I was going to say before I got caught up in a boss fight and answering Techi, or talking about Techi Weya watching Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit, where, I mean, pretty much just yesterday and a bit before I went away to Germany, of Orcs Must Die Death Trap. And I've kind of been trying to convince myself that I don't like it as much as I actually do. Which is not very fair on the game, is it? Because you know, all the... Why can't I get through here? Maybe I can make it over there, but I don't know. Oh no, I can just bring what's his name up, can't I? And he'll just wet the laser. The main reason I've not streamed Orcs Must Die Death Trap today is because, sadly, my PC's not going to be up to streaming the game in decent enough quality and actually running a stream at the same time. I can play it at reasonable quality. Just here we go. When I'm just playing on my own, kind of thing. But I think to also be doing a stream at the same time might be just slightly too taxing, which is an issue I've not had in a little while. I've not come across a game, I guess because usually I'm streaming older stuff, but I've not come across a game that I've wanted to stream on PC that has, you know, proven to be too much for my setup. But I mean, I've not updated my PC in a long time. I've been talking about getting a new one for, I don't know, at least a year now, if not 2 years. I've been saying I should get another one. Come on, glow box. But yeah, I've been I was like really unsure about the game before I started playing it, because I knew that they were mainly focusing on like a 4-player, like multiplayer experience. Is he gonna make this? There we go. And they did say, oh, I'm inside this plant. Oh, I see. I can get past this spotlight, I guess. But let's get this lum first. They did say, in the, you know, like the developers were saying, we're making the game so that you can still play it if you're a solo player. You know, we don't want it to be kind of a multiplayer only experience. But I was like, okay, but is that still just going to feel like, well, yeah, you can play solo, but you're not really playing the right way, you know? Like that's, you know, you should. Oh, okay. I guess I can just sneak in. And to begin with, I did kind of think that that's how it was. I thought, oh, you know, it kind of just feels like this is a little. Oh, I assumed this would just hide me from the. Maybe I have to not be moving. Oh, what? try again. Nope, that's just seeing me no matter what I do. Am I getting closer this time? Possibly. No, it just when I get to that distance, it just shuts on me. Weird. But you know, it does work as a single-player game, and you know, you do have to just use like a million barricades to block off. I just don't. It's like I don't like the fact that the levels in this game are so huge. A lot of them are outdoor, so there are a lot of areas without ceiling space. And there's loads of different passages and things, like different ways the orcs can go. And what I always liked about the older games is that they were kind of claustrophobic, and yeah, right, you might still have like multiple. What happens if I don't see how this would help, but oh, all right. That's not how I would have designed that. But sure, okay.
I can't come with you, my darling. Oglette wants to see me.
Oglette?
Okay. Bye. Goodbye, Rayman.
Well, that was an escort mission, and we've got it out the way, which is good. I wonder how we're doing for lums. That's it. That's the end. I like how claustrophobic and tight some of the old, most of the levels were in the old games, and yeah, there might be multiple paths occasionally, or there might even be multiple rifts that they're attacking, but you can still kind of just get a handle on it on your own, using your own strategy. But this feels like they've said, okay, here's this like massive area that can only really be defended by 4 war mages, or it can be defended by one person if we just give them an absolute flip ton of barricades. And it's like, okay, that feels like, you're kind of just making concessions for me, the single player guy who's got no friends. No, that's not. I just prefer to play solo in all games, really. But it kind of feels like you're just making a special exception for me and making it playable for me. But that's not like the real game. So I have that, like, I certainly had that early on, and it's still there in the background. But like, I'm just having too much fun with the actual gameplay loop for that to matter. And I thought, I even did an experiment. I'll probably repeat all of this in the podcast this weekend. But I did a little experiment, and I said, am I just enjoying playing Orcs Must Die again? Is that it? Is it just that I'm playing some Orcs Must Die? So I installed Orcs Must Die 2, which is one that I really enjoyed, and thought, I'll play some Orcs Must Die 2 and see if I still enjoy that equally, then maybe that's it. And it's, this new game isn't anything special. But, I noticed the difference, really. I am really enjoying the new one. So yeah, I would like to stream it, but I'm just not going to be able to run it and stream at the same time, unfortunately. So maybe way down the line when if and when I get a new PC, or I could maybe try it from the office. But I play with mouse and keyboard, so sitting on that sofa would not really work. I mean, I could try, but yeah, maybe I might stream it from the office at some point. We missed a single lum. We know where it was. We saw it. Let's carry on for now. Uh-oh, it's a water level. Citadel Zombies subscribed via Prime for 27 months. Thank you very much indeed, Citadel Zombies. It's nice to have you. Did you find Boof's character in it yet? Yeah, I did.
Surrounded by incompetence. I shall never be able to stop Rayman.
Admiral, I've returned with more than 5,000 slaves.
Ninjas, you've come at the right time. I have a mission for you. A bloody mission.
A bloody mission?
Killing is a pleasure. Command, and your will shall be done.
I want you to bring me the body of this confounded Rayman.
The body,
It is
not the
as
limbs.
good as done.
Rayman is not long for this world. Ninjas and his ninja henchmen will make mincemeat of him.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I found Boof's character. I didn't know Boof was going to be in it. And then I just spawned in an archer guardian, and I was like, that's Boof. And then I did a Google, and it was like, yeah, Boof is in it. So, yeah. I'm playing Dark Messiah Might and Magic right now, and that is a blast. Dark Messiah Might and Magic feels like a game James would stream. Hey, maybe. Maybe he would. Maybe he will. Down I go. All intruders will be eliminated immediately by robot soldiers. Alright, fine. Oh, I can charge my attack, can't I? Wait for his iframes to wear off. There we go. Oh, has he run away? No. He's not. He's still here. I have to say... Oh, sproing. I've been fighting the temptation to... well, I mean... Oh no. I didn't have a lock on. I mean, I've not really had the temptation at present because I've got Rayman to play, but I am fighting the temptation to play some Crash Bandicoot after Rayman 2 when we're done with this, because today I saw what did I see? I saw a clip of on Twitter where someone had just said, I missed the way that Crash used to teleport in and out of levels, and it showed the teleportation animations from 1 and 2, and then the warp ball thing from 3 as well, like the warp room time vortex. And just a little clip of Crash 1 at the start, doing a little teleport, and hearing a little snippet of the music. I was like, oh man, I really missed like PS1 Crash Bandicoot. And then I also saw, I can't remember where I saw it or why I was thinking about it, but Crash 4 as well came. Well, I think I was just thinking, oh yeah, I guess what they're saying is, you know, you used to have those teleportation things in previous Crash games, and in Crash 4, you know, it's no longer there. And it just got me thinking about Crash Bandicoot 4, which, alright, yeah, maybe it's nice to have the little teleportation at the start and end of a level, but apart from that, you know, really good game. And it's been a while since I played it. Good soundtrack, some really good level designs. You know, kind of like really, really hard in places towards the end, but... Oh, what is this now? But for the most part, a really, really good experience. And... so, I had a little flicker through my mind. It just sort of... where I kind of said to myself, oh, I could play Crash next. Could play some Crash. He's going to throw it forwards, isn't he? Can I throw it up and then just run out from underneath it? to make it land on the spot. Because there's clearly something here. It might even be a cage, actually. Yes. And can I bounce on it, is the question? I'm assuming I can. Oh no, I can stand on it. Well. Kind of sort of bouncing around a little bit, but right. No, don't grab it. Get on it. Oh, I don't know if I can until it's sort of settled. Let me try one more time. I'll just place it here, run away, wait for it to. No, that's not quite right. I've not even seen what else is in this pit, though, so let's just... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Right thumbstick throws the thing. Okay, I can stand here. To move around, shoot in the direction opposite to where... Oh! Oh, God. Interesting. Oh, man. Looks like I might not be able to reach it from there. Throw that up, move out of the way. TTJ CTR night when? That's a sleepover stream we need. Oh my god. I mean, I was about to say that, you know, Ben is very good at Crash Team Racing because he used to play it a lot when he was younger. I think I've developed some Crash Team Racing skills. Oh man, that's still not... Oh, can I maybe get it from here? I don't know. Oh, I've got to use the fruit to get up, and then probably when I get up there, I'll find that I still can't hit the thing. I'll ride it over to the corner. It's quicker than carrying it. Yeah, and so I've got some ability in Crash Team Racing that I developed just after only after playing the remaster, because I didn't really play it a lot as a child. But so I was going to say, would Ashton be at a big disadvantage? But actually, I believe that her Ben, MB. Oh, he is just shooting it when I get close. Okay, mystery solved. Right, let's ride this thing. Oh, and you can land on it. I did try and do that before when it was bouncing, and it wasn't really working, but that's fine. But yeah, I believe Ashton's Ben, MB, is a bit of a Crash Team Racing fan, or at least he owns it, and I've seen it on at their house before. So maybe Ashton's played it. I don't know. Maybe she's not. It's not necessarily a given that... Oh, what? So I have to shoot the opposite direction of the way I want to go, but there's things coming at me that need shooting. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So yeah, Ashton might be somewhat well versed in CTR. Go. This is good. This is going well. I was about to say I have a Crash Bandicoot tattoo and had to check my own arm to confirm that it's a lie, and I absolutely do not. Oh, so you thought you had a Crash tattoo, and then you looked at your arm, and you don't have one. Hello, Asmic Electronica, by the way. Thank you for chatting. Welcome. Still really loving all these sort of mossy textures on the walls in this game. It's a very pretty game. Oh, I hear a cage screaming for help. This is tricky. I'm trying to like kill the guy, but it also sends you backwards at the same time. Now, can I reach up there? Probably not, I think. But maybe from the bottom. At least I know I can just about force my way back up if I do need to come back and have a go. Looks like I can walk up though on this metal cage thing. So if I make my way to the bottom, I might be able to backtrack, hopefully. Here we go. I hope the fruit doesn't go without me. It might do, actually. I have so much random crap tattooed on me that it's hard to keep track. Last edition was a mudkip. Oh, nice. Okay, we got the fairy. Where is the fruit? Oops. Stay with me, camera. Alright, we're at the end anyway, so glide down here, grab the lum. 18 out of 85, crikey. There's a big one up there. Oh, just got it. We definitely got everything from this area. Can't tilt the camera, I don't think. Right, let's head down. Ah! You may need to get a Crash tattoo now to atone for lying to chat, Weekara XO. Yeah, I think that's the only fair penance. Yeah, Trialing Badger. We do have that office Crash Team Racing tournament that we did in the early days of Cultaholic. It takes me back. But no, Ashton was certainly not around, and possibly not even born. Okay, there we go. I could have just climbed those bones, actually, but who needs to climb bones when you can just do a sick jump? Such a shame Ben wasn't there for that tournament. Oh yeah, that's right. He'd been sent away for a month, and it was Dick. Dick raced in place of Ben. First tattoo in 2022. My second one last August. Gonna get my third one this year. What are your tattoos, Stephen? Who else in the chat's got tattoos? Tell me what you've got. Weekara XO. I expect. Oh no. I expected a 300-word reply from you about all the tattoos you've got. No. Oh. I've often thought about what I would get if I was to get a tattoo. And I think the fact that I change my mind so often is the reason why I don't have any tattoos and that I wouldn't ever want to get one. I think I'm just too... It's not necessarily that I like things and then decide I don't like them anymore. Apart from perhaps The Force Awakens. No. It's that I get on little... I go through little phases where I really, really like something. Like, I think it's kind of like the best thing ever, and it's my... I don't necessarily make it my whole personality for, like, other people to know. So I'm not talking about, like, Star Wars or Spyro here. Like, people know that... know that I'm into those things. But I'll go through phases of, like, really enjoying something that... yeah, I've enjoyed for a long time, but I'm like enjoying it even more right now, kind of thing. And I'm making, and in those moments, I kind of think that like it's my favorite thing ever, and that maybe I would get a tattoo of it. So, for example, when I've like rewatched old like early CG TV shows, like I really. Genuinely, unironically, and it sounds ironic if you're not that familiar with the show, because you probably just have an assumption of what it's like, but something like Reboot, which I've talked about before, the CGI, like Canadian, was like the first kind of major CG TV series, and it's just about like these guys who live inside a computer. It's like the kind of they've sort of anthropomorphized sprites and stuff, and you know, different like antivirus kind of software and that kind of thing. And a lot of it is all quite irreverent, and, you know, particularly the first season, it's mostly just, yeah, it's like it's a good versus evil story, but, you know, they're all just having a bit of fun, really, and, you know, a lot of breaking the fourth wall and stuff. But then, like, as it went on, it got, like, really quite, like, intense and serious in places. And, you know, it's the same with Beast Wars, which was made by the same production company, Mainframe. You know, again, we're talking a very, very early CGI, kind of pretty wonky looking in hindsight, TV series. And yeah, you know, that's a Transformers show. And so it's like, what? So it's just like robots punching each other and shooting each other. And yes, it is, but, you know, at times there are some like actually like really compelling stories and interesting messages and things like that. And I'm not trying to like argue now that like they are like the coolest thing ever and they're worth getting a tattoo of. I'm arguing the exact opposite, in that like I'll be, you know, halfway through my rewatch of a show like that, or I'll be like reading or rereading a series of books that are, you know, dear to me, or you know, like I just before Furiosa came out, I rewatched all the Mad Max films except the very first one, which is like not really kind of. It's not fully post-apocalyptic, and it's not really the same as the later ones. But, and you know, for a time I was thinking like, God, Mad Max is great. You know, like the older ones are really good, and I really like Fury Road. And then Furiosa came out, and I thought that was a really good film, and it was like completely underrated, and I wish it had done better. And in that moment, I probably could have said like, I'm gonna get a Mad Max tattoo because I really like it, and I do really like it. But then now the prospect of having Mad Max or some kind of symbol or something like that on my arm because I got it 6 months ago when I watched Furiosa, I'm like really glad that I don't have that on me, and you know that I don't have a Beast Wars Transformers tattoo or a Mainframe like Productions logo or a little reboot symbol that they have on their kind of their breast pocket in the TV series. You know, still like all those things, but I'd be tempted to get a tattoo of. And yeah, obviously there are things that I'm really into that I consistently really like, such as Spyro and Star Wars, which were 2 examples I just gave. So it's like, well, maybe I could get that. But you know, even then, I think then when I'm like going through one of my phases of like, oh, I really like this thing now. Yeah, I still like Spyro and Star Wars, but like I really like such and such a movie or this video game or whatever it is. Then to see that I've got Spyro or Star Wars instead, I think in that moment I'd be like, yeah, I mean, obviously I like those things, but you know, they're very mainstream. And actually, what I really like is this obscure like show from the 80s or something that, you know, I wish I had that instead. So even then, I couldn't necessarily rely on. I'm too fickle. Fickle's not quite the right word because, again, as I say, I still continue to like all of these things that I'm talking about. It's just that I like different things, different amounts. And not that the rule has to be that your tattoo has to be either your favorite thing ever, or even that it has to be a pop culture thing that you like. You know, a lot of people get tattoos because they like the artwork, full stop. It doesn't have to be, oh, and it's from this game that I like, or it's, you know... Oh, God! It's this boy. Oh, he can do a loop-the-loop, can he? Okay. Oh! Oh, I shouldn't have started moving. He's a slippery character. There's a lot happening in the chat right now that I've not read. People talk, I guess we're all talking about tattoos! And I've been focusing on not falling in the lava, but I'll catch up in a moment. Okay. Okay, D-pad does actually let me have much finer movement, which is worthwhile, which is useful. Let me just make sure we... yeah, matching Unholy War tattoos. That's a very good example. I replayed the Unholy War 3-4 weeks ago, maybe about 4 or 5 weeks ago, maybe. On hard mode, completed them both, and I genuinely, as I was playing it, oh my god, look at him playing with his body like that. That's crazy. As I was playing it, I was like, I genuinely, you know, we joke about it a lot in the chat and stuff, but like, I really like the world building of this video game. It's like, I you know, this is cool. I like the Unholy War. I like the music. I like the character designs. I like the lore. And you know, in the most intense moment of that playthrough, I probably could have said to myself, I'd really like a tattoo of like the logo of the Techno's army or the Arcane army or something like that. And then now I'm like, I'm really glad I didn't get that. I mean, I didn't actually consider doing it, but you know, I have so much random crap tattooed on me. Oh yeah. So what have we got? We've got Steven's got a Persona 5 one. Also Chainsaw Man. Oh wow, okay. Didn't expect that. And the third one will be for a close friend who sadly passed away last November. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stephen. But you know, that's a very good example of something that is going to be a timeless tattoo, rather than getting. And for some people, getting like pop culture stuff for them will be timeless, or you know, they will be still pleased that they've got their Spyro tattoo or whatever. Whereas I'm like, oh, would I still be pleased? I don't know. Some people would be, but like potentially getting something that is like very meaningful, like, you know, a date of something significant, or you know, like Ashton's got her grandma's handwriting on her arm, that kind of thing. You know, that is, you're never going to look down at that and go, oh, I wish I'd got Mad Max instead. So maybe I should consider something like that. Badger, it's an animated series Batman. Oh, sorry, Badger. Okay, Badger. It's an animated series. Okay, I was like, what's Badger from? I was like, is that a character from Batman, Badger? But you're talking to Charlie Badger. Oh, I've started sliding while I was reading I thought I need to crack on and like start playing the game, but I can't read while I'm doing this. Hang on. Well, I'll probably die anyway, but... Spyro, a Brathian Stag, a Minecraft Diamond Pickaxe, Mew, Mudkip. Those are cool. Oh no! Alum! Oh, this is going to be tricky. Belle from Beauty and the Beast that takes up my whole damn calf. Wow. I want a Typhlosion tattoo, but the thought of getting one scares me. I'm too cheap. Tattoos are expensive. I mean, you know, that's something. Good Christ, I've not thought about Reboot in years. I thought it was the literal coolest thing. I honestly would I would strongly recommend rewatching Reboot. I've got it. Where is it? Is that it? There. Let me go face cam and remember to bring it back. That's my Reboot DVD. It's you kind of have to stick with it, not because it's bad. You know, sometimes people say, "Oh, like watch this show that I'm recommending." By the way, you have to like, you know, really sit through season 1 because it's not very good, but then it gets good. It's not that. Like it's pretty fun from almost from the get-go. As long as you go in knowing that they intentionally pack it full of pop culture references and fourth wall breaks, which I did not remember from my childhood, and for a minute it took some adjustment. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's how we're presenting this thing. Fine. I'm with you now. Okay, let's carry on. But as it goes on, like as it moves towards the climax of like did they do like 4 seasons of it, I think? It gets really good. Like really, really good. Oh, can I slow this guy down? Oh, I don't actually have to get the lum again now though, do I? I think I can just go straight, which is good. Proper dark, serious turns in that show, says Charlie Badger. Yeah, exactly. Love Beast Wars, says Death89. 90s TV was great. It was. It really was. A lot of what I watch right now, maybe not right now, but what I've been watching, well, really on and off for the past few years is a lot of old 90s TV. In fact, I am watching something. I am watching an old kids show at the moment, which is turning out to be a bit better than I expected it to be. I remembered enjoying it, and I thought, well, I could try watching this again. It's probably just going to be very much, this was made for children. Am I actually enjoying this? And I'm enjoying it more than I thought. Oh. Well, I broke the door open, surely. Oh, do you have to bail out of this guy? I can't remember. It's been a while since... Well, the door's broken open now, so... But when I get to the other end, I'll try jumping or something. Oh, God, it's so tricky. Because if you... I know obviously I'm not steering very much, but he really oversteers. Like you start to turn and suddenly he's like going way over, and then you have to like correct, and it's almost impossible to not overcorrect. So go a little to the left. Oh, see, like as soon as you do any turning. Oh, this is really tough. This is a shame. I guess I'm going down a YouTube rabbit hole tonight. Yeah, you should. Honestly, I think anyone, certainly if you did watch Reboot back in the day, or Beast Wars, then you will. I think you'll enjoy a rewatch, and possibly even if you never watched it in the first place, you would. Okay, well okay, yeah, you can just jump off him, right? Okay, well that's good. We made it. But yeah, you should give him a rewatch. But yeah, the show I'm watching at the moment had the slightly silly name, I think, internationally of Ocean Girl. I think in Germany it was Die Mädchen. I think it was like the girl from the ocean, which is, I don't know, a bit better. But in the UK, for some reason, maybe because there was already something called Ocean Girl or something, or they just thought that's a rubbish name. It was called Ocean Odyssey, which I think sounds better. It doesn't quite. It's less does what it says on the tin than Ocean Girl, because it is about a girl who lives in the ocean. But it's a kind of a it's like set in the near future. It's an Australian show. Oh my god, can I get over the... Oh no! Okay. It's made for... I guess made by ABC, the Australian TV... Maybe it wasn't ABC, but oh, will it grow another one? It better had. It did. Made for Australian children's TV, and it's about these kids who, one of them is actually one of the two kids who played Bronson in Around the Twist. So there's a reference point for you. And they live in this like futuristic underwater city / sort of research station called the Orca, and on this like beautiful paradise like tropical island nearby, there's this girl who they like two of the boys stumble across. Oh god, can I make it? And they sort of have to keep her secret because she's like weird and different. She can talk to a local whale that's being studied by the people at Orca who are interested in whale communication, and they're like, if they find this girl who can seemingly telepathically talk to whales as well, not just talk to whales, they will cut her open on the operating table to find out how she works. So we have to keep her a secret. And you know, there's like kids drama in it, like it's... Oh no. I've lost my momentum there. So you do have to accept that, you know, there's going to be mild peril, and you know, but it's actually fairly well written to the point where, you know, I think how would you put it? The fun for the whole family, I guess. Like, I can enjoy it as a 30-odd-year-old. Oh, there's more stuff up there. Oh, do I have to try and bounce on this thing? Which I only managed to do once I was not trying to do it. Okay. Let it drop. Oh man. Is this the solution? Don't know. But yeah, I've been watching that, and I've been quite enjoying it. It's pretty well written, and I mean, I don't want to, on the off chance that one of you wants to now start watching it, I don't necessarily want to spoil it, but like, it gets really weird as it goes on, like the explanation of like who she is, where she comes from, what she's doing there. You know, that's partly, I remembered, you know, how that part of it goes, and that's what made me want to start watching it, because I was like, oh, I remember that show where like it got really strange. So I looked it up online, and it is just the first like 5 or 6 episodes on YouTube are like really low quality, but then suddenly all the other ones go to like not great quality, but like maybe 480p or something, which is... Oh, there we go, I got it. Oh, it's still not enough. What is up there? Maybe we're gonna loop round. I think I'm just gonna have to go, because I can't. Oh, well, I think I got something then. Was it a green one? I feel like I missed the yellow and possibly got a green instead. Maybe not. Yeah, there's a yellow up there. How on earth? It can't... What I'm doing here is... It can't be the solution. I don't think. I don't know. Yeah, a tattoo of known racist Mel Gibson. That's a good point. I shouldn't have got that. Can you see how far back in the chat I am, by the way? That I'm still talking about Mad Max. But yeah, that would be another reason to not have a Mad Max tattoo right now. The best tattoos are maps to things. It's the only tattoo I'd ever get. Yeah, that's a good idea, Boring Loner. I like that. I love that Toe Cutter, the main antagonist of OG Mad Max, is played by the actor who decades later will portray Immortan Joe. I did not know that, Kevin Gamera. That's cool. His buff says this is your favourite Rayman. Cool to see someone else play it. It was never as famous as the first one, so I never hear anyone talk of it. Well, I'm much preferring this to the first one, because I prefer my 3D collectathons. I should get a Spyro in a Jedi robe. Or the Box of Delights. Yeah. Barley, thanks for subscribing, by the way, via Prime a while ago now, because I've been talking about Ocean Girl, Ocean Odyssey and stuff. Resub time, 64 months of forcing Bezos to pay my membership in the Walrus clan. It's the least he can do, indeed. I have a VDF tattoo from a series of unfortunate events on my ankle, because I really like the intention behind that organization in the series. Cool. After all the Neil Gaiman stuff that's happened, I'm glad I never got a Sandman tattoo. That's the other thing. That's the danger if you do get a pop culture-y tattoo, you know. Yeah, Badger is a character from the Chat Cinematic Universe. Did you watch any Pumuckl in Germany? Asks Slobrovich. I did mean to actually ask my aunt if she knew what Pumuckl was growing up. Ocean Man. Yeah, Ocean Man. I remember Ocean Odyssey, says Tralian Badger. Yeah, it was good. Hello, Straw Hat NPC. Welcome. Timmy Whiff remembers it as well. Remember one of the characters having mad red hair that went almost horizontally out from her head. Correct. They're like the sort of the evil girl, like not evil, but like she's just one of the kids who works on or lives on the research station, and she's like the kind of the, you know, she makes trouble for the protagonists. And yeah, she has the most ridiculous kind of belongs on the Krusty the Clown show kind of hair, right? That is not the solution to get that lump, so I'm just going to carry on and hope that we come back to it at some point. Oh! Okay. Well, now I've got a chance, now that I'm at the top of the... Oh! Okay. I grabbed a checkpoint lum and spawned up there and was able to get it. I don't know if this level, like, wraps back on itself. We're meant to get that later. I don't know. But, sure. But yeah, Ocean Odyssey, I've been enjoying it. You know, 90s TV is good. Like Dinotopia, I've talked about before, which was also a live action with a lot of CG TV show. And I think I talked on my last stream, actually, about the fact that I've been wanting to watch stuff like Stargate and Farscape and... you know, that kind of thing. It's an interesting era. You know, a lot of people still really enjoy Buffy the Vampire Slayer and... Whoops. Did it make it? No, it didn't. Can I kill this thing? Yes.
Yeah.
It is a good period of TV.
Happy 420 BBB Blazed my dudes Lord 16 dab. To keep you a bit longer in Germany, here are some jokes perfectly translated from German.
Oh, good.
What is the name of a German with 10 cars? Carsten ha ha ha. What do cows cross the Atlantic in? In moo boats. Hi-e. What comes out of a broken coffee machine? A caput kino. Ho ho ho. What is the name of Elvis' brother? Swulvis. Ha-oo-oo. Which Peter makes the most noise? The trumpeter. Hi-hoo. What is the name of Hercules' wife? Frau Pules. Hi-ho.
Okay, I get some of those. Cappuccino. I mean, that almost works in English, if you're familiar with the word kaput. Trumpeter. That works in English. What Peter makes the loudest noise? The trumpeter. What else did we have? What's the name of Elvis's brother? Zvulvis. That's a good joke. That's because in Germany his name sounds a bit like 11-zis. So you're saying that his brother is called 12-zis, right? Did I get it? Did I get the joke? Fraucules. Oh, Hercules. Okay, yeah.
Rayman reboot beast 90s TV rocking out to 90s TV blaze it.
I forgot to blaze it. There's Snoop. I'm surprised at the number of those jokes that I get. Am I doing the right thing here? Am I supposed to bring this all the way down here? Surely I can't lob it all the way down there, can I? Will it slide on the lava? No, it will die on the lava. Fortunately, I think it usually respawns on the platform that you're on. Maybe I was supposed to put it somewhere first. Okay, let's get one of the fruit things in place, and maybe I need to. I don't know. I have to see what we're doing here. Snoop is working perfectly. I don't know why Snoop works on my PC and he doesn't work at the office. And I'm saying, oh yeah, maybe we should play Orcs Must Die at the office. Right, so that fruit over there is like freaking out. Okay, I can make it move. Oh god, and it perfectly comes to... Oh god, so now if I throw it up... Oh, is this the solution? This doesn't feel like like it would be the intended mechanic, but if it works, right? Yes, this is right. I hated this part as a kid. God. Bizarre. What a strange combination of mechanics. Yeah, sometimes innovation is not always a good thing. It's good to try it. If it doesn't work, stop. Oh no, I keep forgetting the right stick throws stuff. Right, okay, I've got to carefully, I guess, chuck it across this lava river. I can't even exactly remember what the receptacles for these things look like. We have played with these orange orbs before. What is that stuff? Don't know. Do I just take it down here? This doesn't look right, but... Will it land on the platform if I throw it up? No. Just pop it there for now. I'll jump up here. Is that gonna take me... I'm gonna just... For saving time if this screws me over. I'm going to do a save state. Because I have a feeling this is going to bring me out where that checkpoint was. What? Okay, well it looks like this was intentional, but I've not done anything with that orange orb yet, though. It's there. There's this bloke here. Do I throw it at him? There's like stuff up above. Yeah, there's like different... There's a thing down there. Can I can't stand on this, can I? Oh, there's a yellow triangle there. So I guess I put it in there. And I get a blue one and put the blue one in. I just don't... I couldn't remember where these things go. I don't remember it going on a triangle. Oh, okay. The idol's coming to life. Right, so now we backtrack. We head through here. And that's when we would have got the lums that we were able to sort of cheat to get. We now don't have the checkpoint because we got the checkpoint early, but fine. We'll deal with it. We'll make it work. So, we grab the fruit. No. Okay, where are we going to spawn? Up here. And is the ball in the right place? Oh, God. Okay. Well, we're going to just use this save state. Given that we know that there should have been a checkpoint here. I'm going to use it as a checkpoint. I just grabbed it too early. By accident. Wow. So, I'll save it here. Cheater Austin's in the chat, everyone. Can't really see where I'm going just yet. No, I'm going to do the same thing as before. Okay. No! I've been wanting to rewatch a cartoon from when I was a kid as well. I'll need to do the save state. I'm not sure what the hotkey is on this emulator, and I don't want to accidentally overwrite it, so I'm just going to manually do it like that every time. I've been wanting to rewatch a cartoon from my childhood as well, which I do have the box set of on DVD. I've just not got around to watching them yet. Must have talked about it before on stream before, at some point. It was called... Oh, I made it. Ubos, the Ultimate Book of Spells. UBOS. And it was kind of... Really, it was a Harry Potter ripoff. I don't know if there were ever any legal troubles, but it was about a boy who finds himself at a witch and wizard school, and he's friends with a sort of a very, very clever witch who's sort of good at everything, and then a bit of a goofball wizard. You know, and the three of them go on adventures and fight an evil wizard who oh. Oh no. I let it drop down. I probably should have thrown it down. Oh man. What happens if I die? Will it spawn me in this room? Probably not, but it might do. Might just spawn me at the checkpoint, I guess. Yeah, the talking book. Yeah. But hey, we probably don't object too much anymore now, do we, to things that have ripped off J.K. Rowling, right? Probably considered a bit more controversial once upon a time. You know, how dare you touch something so sacred? And now it's like, oh. Yeah, the headmistress was of the school could turn into a cat. One of the, I think he may have even been a history teacher. One of the teachers at the school was a ghost who people found really boring and they would like fall asleep. I don't know how much of it was coincidence, how much of it was intentional. But anyway, it was actually a really cool cartoon. It was like visually very appealing. I liked the music. I liked the characters. They used to run it on Dick and Dom for one of the series, I think. And sometimes they would just play it. Oh man, do I just lob it from here? Well, no. Let's have it back. Oh no, it landed down there, that's fine. I just nipped out, but talking book, are we on to Ubos? Yeah, we're on to Ubos now. I was just saying, I do own all of Ubos on DVD. And I've been meaning to watch that again at some point as well. I mean, that again would very much be one of those where it's like, okay, this was made for children. I'm watching a children's program here, but you know, I'm not fussy. I think something that's probably always been true of me is I've always just done what I want to do without worrying too much about whether or not it's like lame to do so or uncool. I'm like, hey, if I want to watch Beast Wars, I'm gonna flippin' well watch it, and I'm gonna have a great time. And you know, if you don't want to watch Beast Wars, don't worry about it. Oh no! What am I doing with this man now? No. Okay, so he's just standing there. I don't have to go all the way round again, do I? And then climb up top and jump on his head. Or no, I can go where he's moved out from. Can I? No, I can't. There's an invisible wall. You're the Marge of the TTJ family. Yeah, I just think they're neat. These old shows. I just think they're neat. I'm wondering if I now have to go back through there so that I can come back out here on top of these platforms. Oh, there's a ring, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, I could have used that before when I was like, oh, the blue thing's just dissolved. Maybe the ring's only just arrived, but... Oh, okay. No, not quite, but let's just go around. Okay. Climb up. I'm guessing I go on his head? Question mark? But the more I think about it, actually, there's a lot of shows that I know I would just enjoy rewatching, even if they are... Oh, goodness me. Even if, you know, some of the story arcs would be like, okay, they're just deciding, like, how to get out of having a fight with the school bully tomorrow, or, you know, what should I wear to the dance tonight? You know, as long as there's like good stuff sprinkled in, I'd watch The Demon Headmaster again. I bet The Queen's Nose is like somewhat entertaining. Oh no.
They are ninja henchmen.
Ninja henchmen?
They are very dangerous, but they have one weakness. Their hooks are heavy and difficult to use.
I'll find a way of turning this to my advantage. Thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Idol.
You're welcome, Rayman. Take care.
He's just stomping on the spot. Absolute classic, says Timmy Whiff. Here's a show I did rewatch a couple of years ago. It's all on YouTube. I think it's still there. It's like a VHS rip, so occasionally there's a bit of tracking issues, but mostly good quality. I definitely have talked about this before, so I won't linger on it. But there was a show on CBBC. It was made by the BBC. It was a British show. An adaptation of a book series, I think, that was called Aquila. And we used to play it in there was a field next to my grandma's house when I was a kid, and there was a tree in it. This like weird, I don't know what variety of tree it was, but it was like a low. How to describe it? It had like a horizontal bit of trunk. It kind of came out of the ground and went horizontal, and then it went upwards from there. And you could sit on the horizontal bit. It was at ground level. The horizontal bit. It was weird. And there were like these branches like coming in from the sides that you could like pretend they were levers, and we would sit in this tree and pretend it was Aquila, because Aquila was this spaceship in the story that the kids find in like a Roman tomb. They stumble across a Roman tomb by accident, or like it's not a Roman tomb. It's like I think it's just where a Roman body was found. I don't think it's a tomb. It's just like a Roman died out in the wilderness somewhere in a cave or whatever. Oh yeah, his hook is heavy or something. Okay, hang on. What do I do? Do I get him to swing? Does he stick it in the ground? Oh right, yeah, that got stuck. Or does it only stick up here? How do I make him... He's swinging his hook, but it's not sticking. Oh, there. And then it just does. I guess you just have to dodge it. Okay. I got it. Let's try and charge my attack. I think if I'm moving in a certain direction, he won't... There we go. Oh no, it doesn't stay stuck for long. I have to just do a small one. Oh, this is tough. I'm not quite sure I understand his behavior. Try again. I loved Aquila. I was just thinking about Aquila the other day. It was cracking. It was actually really good. And yeah, there were 2 series of it. It's pretty well written. There was always like a subplot in every episode as well. The mums of the 2 boys who were mates and used to fly around in Aquila, their mums were like the comic relief. There were like sort of jokes in there for adults as well. Really good show. So, you know, it's just a case in point that like there are these shows out there that, yeah, they were made for children to enjoy, but you can go back and watch them now and still have a good time. I don't quite know. He either spawns right on top of me, and I don't really know what direction he's gonna... I just have to react. And sometimes he'll just spin and go away. Is that it? Do I have to... Yeah, I just have to wait for him to appear and kind of have a bit of a split-second reaction to which direction to move. One more hit, and I'm dead. It would be good to use my charge attack, but he's not around long enough. Let's see if there's any more health. Oh, there is. There's some over there. Oh, don't get me. Oh, he got me. Just as I grabbed the health, he got me. It's the Dark Souls of mascot platformers. I know I'm having to learn attack patterns. I wish I had a dodge roll. That would be good. I've only got a roll when I jump. Right, let's get one of those. Yeah, I'm trying to charge my attack and I can't. There's no time. I just have to hit him with a series of basic attacks. It's gonna take a while, I think. He's down on the ground. It would be really good if he was around long enough that I could do my power attack, but I mean, I suppose, will he interrupt the power attack if he does hit me? I could probably tank a couple of hits at this point. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh. Oh no. Oh yeah, he interrupts. Although, I don't know if he interrupts it when it was fully charged. Oh! Oh my god. I couldn't actually see him doing that off screen. He's going all over the place. Oh no, I was just going for some health. He got me. Thank you, Timmy, for gifting a sub to Pete. Well, at least I have now established it is possible to get a few charged attacks at, you know, in on him. Because they are going to make a bit of a difference, I think. Yeah, so you can do a couple. If you're very quick, you can get it in before he swings his hook. He's down shooting at me from somewhere. Oh! Clang. If I take one more hit, I'll go looking for some health. Okay. He does hit me quite hard, so... And these health pickups aren't worth a lot. Okay, we nearly got him. Oh god. It really is the Dark Souls. I'm not quite sure what dictates him not staying around. I'm going to do a save. Yeah, let's dodge this attack first. Oh, yeah, see, that would have been a bad place to save state. Okay, let's do one here. Because I'm not doing this again. I'm bored. Let's do it there. Okay, there we go. We got him. Jesus. Tricky. Cheater Austin coming into his own. Okay. Yeah, that guy was tricky. EZPZ. And now we've got a mask, I think. Oh, we're gonna meet the king of the teensies. Are you gonna appear again? Ooh. Oh god, we're gonna see the nipple man. I think we're gonna see the nipple man. Prepare your eyes for the nipple man. It's what you all came here for. I'm guessing. Yep, here he is. With his long arms and his nips.
Good, Rayman.
Show nipple.
Closer to your goal. Just 2 more masks and I will awaken. Be careful. The rest of your quest will be even harder.
Oh god, I hope the boss fights aren't harder. This voice sounds a bit unnerving. You know, the disembodied voice who's speaking to us. It's sort of giving like I'm being tricked and manipulated by a big bad. I'm getting kind of Shadow of the Colossus vibes from it, you know. It is 1847. I think it might be nice to... Oh, I missed a cage in that level somewhere. It's probably worth, as we know, given that we know where it is, just quickly jumping back into the canopy and grabbing this lump. Because if I come back in a later stream to get this lump, I will not know where it is. I should be able to just pretty much dodge this spider. Swing on the hook. Immediately. Oh, he didn't get a lot of swang out of that. There we go. And then we'll jump down the hole. Is the nipple man like the candle man? Yeah, possibly. Okay, so the lum was on the left when we dropped down a hole. I don't quite remember where the hole was, but anytime we're going to drop down a hole, I need to bear left. Right, here's our friend. Oh, the doors are all open. Oh no, they're not. Oh yeah, it's down here, I think. That's it, that's our lum. Do I have to reach the level exit now, is the question. I will, again, just for the purposes of speed, if I'm permitted with in-game mechanics to just do that. Oh wow, okay, it just hard quits. All the way out. Glad I saved. Wow, you can't just exit level in this game for some reason. Okay, well, at least we know roughly what we're doing. Okay, take me up. Up you come. He's on his way. We all love an escort mission, don't we? The best kind. Flippin' heck. All this for one lum. The best Rayman can get. Indeed. Gillette! Got him. Escort missions. We love them. We flippin' love them. Meet young single lums in your area. Genius lum discovers special trick for perfectly white teeth. Dentists hate her. Go on, give me the pirate. There he is. Oh no, he's dodging. Got him. Okay. And now Glowbox or Glowblocks, Roblox doesn't automatically come to the gate. We have to walk back here and say, it's fine. And then, fortunately, I think, is this where he leaves us? Escort missions, water levels, pay-to-win DLC, all the things we love the most and hope we'll see in the new TripleJump game. Yeah. Oh, we should have done that. We should have, like, just designed the worst game possible. The most egregious. Just done a poll of everyone's least favourite tropes, mechanics, practices. You know, it's like always online DRM, pay to win. We close the servers immediately, almost immediately. Yeah, the worst game ever. Oh yeah, this is where Roblox leaves us. He gives us this plant, and then we set off the door, even though we're a plant, and then it goes, oh wait, you're just a plant, it's fine. I mean, you tell me that this is not like slightly deceptive or confusing design in that, like, you're like, oh, well, when I'm a person, the door shuts. Oh, there's a plant, I can hide in the plant. The door's open. Oh no, that's not working. Look, the spotlight's on me. Clearly this plant isn't hiding me. Well, it is, but only when you get to the door. And then it's like, oh, hang on, that plant that we've just tracked moving across the ground, it is actually just a plant. There's not a person in it. I don't know why we were tracking it in the first place, to be honest. Unskippable cutscenes, company logos at the beginning. Yeah, not being able to kill orcs wearing helmets. Maybe that would have been a good thing to include. Oh, and that was the end. Okay. Yes, I do want to save because I've just hundoed a level there. So, feeling pretty smug with myself. I might now... I don't actually remember where these lums were on the Menhir Hills or Cave of Bad... I don't want to do the Cave of Bad Dreams again. That was really horrid. So we will continue. Century of Stone and Fire. I've got a fairy to find in that level. I probably can't start the next level because it's 5 to 7. And if it takes more than 10 minutes, then we'll be jiggered, as my aunt would say. So, I mean, I guess going through it again without worrying about lums and stuff, it's not going to be take too long. Let's jump back in here for the last sort of 5-10 minutes of the stream and try and find this last cage. We should be able to find it if we just listen out. Listen for the screaming. It's probably somewhere like that back wall where I've kind of, you know, overshot it and not noticed. It'll be that kind of thing, I reckon. This guy really takes a beating. He's invincible for flipping ages as well. Oh! Feels like he gets about 3 shots off on me while I have to wait for him to be hittable again. No, it hit the man, Rayman. I could potentially ignore him. There we go, got him. Jeez, that was tricky. Okay, listen for a cage. No, hang on, wait for that to get in place. I don't think I can swing on it yet. That's the mistake I made last time. Haven Call of the King was the name of the game I was trying to remember here. Where were you trying to remember? Oh, I hope the game ends in a sequel-baiting manner. Ben chained to a rock with the bad... Yeah, indeed. Yeah. What a shame. So sad. It's another game with, you know, actually a very interesting world. A really nice art style. It was done by, we got Rodney Matthews to come and do the thing down there. To do all the concept art for it. So it's all very, it looks just like his stuff. He also did the, all the concept work for Lavender Castle, which I've talked about before. A nice, sweet little stop-motion series by Jerry Anderson and Cosgrove Hall. Worlds Collide. I hope everyone's doing well this fine Monday, says Battle Pants. One Battle Pants. I'm doing well. I hope you are too. No, don't grab it. Okay. We're still listening for a cage. Getting real peckish. Ready for my tea. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? Let me know. Who's eating right now? Whether it's dinner or not. Something else. I want to know what you're eating. What you're eating in this moment, and what you're going to be eating later. It was bank holiday in Ireland today, so I definitely enjoyed not having to wake up at 7. Lovely. Did not know it was a bank holiday in Ireland. What's the occasion? 1st of Feb. Just prepping the vegan roast that I couldn't be bothered to make yesterday. Lovely. Feast of St. Bridget. Oh yeah, like so you do eat, the people make a St. Bridget's cross, don't they? Out of what is it made out of? Corn or wheat? Wheat. It's bread, isn't it? You can make like a yeah. Better Pants having McDonald's. Very nice. Okay, I'm assuming there's not a cage up here, but I just want to check. No. Okay. I'm not hearing any cages yet. But there's still a fair bit of level left. I wish I could tilt the camera up a bit in this game. That would be really nice. Well, let's fly over the breakable bit. Oh, I almost did actually. I was sort of joking, but so we've got vegan roast, McDonald's. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have tonight. We did a big shop on the weekend. I think at some point we're gonna have katsu chicken this week. So maybe we'll have that tonight. Well, this seems like it could be a good area for a cage somewhere around here. Like maybe you get here but turn right. That sort of thing. Cat soup chicken. Yes, a delicious cat soup. Speaking of the Neil Gaiman thing that someone mentioned earlier, you know, good job you don't have a Sandman tattoo. It would be, wouldn't it, that on the day where I was just very incidentally talking about him, because I was talking about a different author entirely, I was talking about Chris Riddell. I was like, oh yeah, he's done illustrations for you know, big names such as, and you know, on that day, stories were posted on the internet. So I sort of cut around it in the VOD because I was like, you know, I mean, I know I'm talking about it now, so it's like, well, you just put it in another VOD by talking about it, but you know, at least it's like not. I thought, you know, I don't want to be saying anything nice about him in a VOD, even if it was. Let's not be too hasty here. Whereas now, at least in this VOD, I'm able to say, hey, depending on. Excuse me, I'm choking up here. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. We do that sometimes. Like either I don't know how often we do that, where it's like we talk about a person and then like they do a bad thing, or you know, it's in the news that they've done a bad thing. But we have done it before where people have died. When we've said, oh, how about this like celebrity who is 60 years of age or 70 years of age, and then like a week later they die. And there's that clip of us talking about this is the pandemic that will end the world when we're making a main menu. And that was, you know, I think within a year, it was within a year of COVID. Oh, yikes. Okay, we've still not found the cage yet, but I'm not hearing it either. So I feel like I would know if I'd missed it. Oh yeah, so there was this thing. Did I even use... Yeah, I did use this. Can I backtrack in some way here? I think I just went straight down there before, but... You know, like, what is this ledge for instance? Why does this exist? No. I feel like we're starting to run out of level now. Can't move the camera. Little ledge down there. Little ledge down there. I think I did that last time. I think I just jumped over the fire, but... No cage. Where's the cage? I want a cage. Okay, we've still got a whole area left. What I really like in games when it's a collectathon is that it'll say like, oh, you know, there's six cages finding this stuff, and it'll have little ghosts, you know, a little gauge that you're filling in every time you find one. It like fills in. But like if you find the third one, it fills in the third one, so you know that you've missed two beforehand. You know, they're placed like chronologically, which I don't. Oh, I think I just saw it on the edge of. The camera controls are not ideal. Oh, you can do that. Okay, I totally forgot that that's an option. That's good. I can look around the room. Okay, I thought that ring was it. It could still be over there, though. Because I don't seem to remember doing much with this area. It could be, like, down there, maybe. We've got, like, a climbable thing there. Yeah, there's... I feel like I just kind of made my way through this area and left, didn't I? Or, I don't know. Okay. Oops. Steady now. So we'll do a little swing. Okay, it's not over there. We'll do another little swing. No, I don't think it's here. So I was going to say, oh, maybe it's down there, down that hole, but... I mean, that's actually the way we're meant to be going, so... Yeah, okay, well... We might get all the way through the level and not find it, but we'll see. Oh god, am I going to have to do this... This little bullet boy again. Whoops. Okay. I went left just in case it was somewhere there, but I don't think it is. I'd like to think the cage is not on this run. Can't imagine it is, because I think if I jump off this guy between the two loop-de-loops, I'm going to be stuck. So I think I just need to stay on him. Okay. Right. Ribcage in here. Don't hear any screaming. Jump down the hole. Jump down the hole. Right. I think we're entering the last sort of zone of this level now. So. Oh, I hear it. Squeak, help. It's very close as well. Ah, okay. I've got to pull this fruit down. Before I go anywhere. Push it over here. Oops. Okay. In fact, I might need to do the weird throwing trick. Is it? Is it up here? Oh, there it is. Wow, that's high up, that one. Okay, cool. We did it. So now I can just ride this thing down. What would be really nice is if... Oh, they won't be, will they? I was going to say if the doors are open that I've already opened down here. But at least I know kind of what I'm doing here. And I know that I can actually... Oh, do I have to fight the boss at the end? I hope not. I probably do, don't I? Oh, it's tricky. Got a lucky bounce there. Oh, the spikes. Okay. Checkpoint down here. That's good. Needed that. There's a checkpoint up there, which we don't want. We're going to head straight to the yellow ball. And I think now we sort of know what we're doing with it. We should be alright. That'll certainly be a quicker job than first time round. So, we head in here. Got a checkpoint then as well. Oh, I didn't make it. Let's kill this little thing first. Oh, it's still alive. Stop! Okay. Quick. Didn't make it. That's fine. Oh, barely. Barely. So on balance, I would recommend Orcs Must Die Death Trap, even if you are a solo player like me. I think once you get a handle on the barricades and stuff, it's pretty playable in terms of, you know, like, is it feasible for one person to defend this area? There are maybe like a couple of maps where it gives you the option of 3 different scenarios every time you move on to a new area. It's like, okay, it's on this map. These are the weather conditions. This is like a special handicap that you have as well. Like, oh, you know, 2 fire ogres appear at the start of every every round, or once you've placed your traps, you're not allowed to move them and stuff like that. And with all of that, God, here we go. With all of those things, you can then choose which one you want to move on to, and there's just like a couple of maps where if they come up as the location, no matter what the other weather conditions are in like the alternative choices, or if there's like a really tricky handicap thing, it's like I probably don't want to defend that map on my own. There are a couple where I just feel like I don't actually know how you defend this by yourself. There's one that has 2 rifts in it. I think there might be several that have 2 rifts in it actually, but maybe not. There's only one that I can think of, but and they're just not close enough that you can defend them both at the same time. I feel, and you have enemies coming in from 2 doors on one side of the map heading to Rift A, and then 2 doors elsewhere heading to Rift B. They're not like going to, because if it was like, okay, well what I'll do is I'll barricade off one of the rifts entirely, and then everyone will be coming all to the same single rift. But if you do that, that counts as, you've blocked off a rift. They're going to attack the barricades and destroy them, which is normally what happens only if you're on a single rift level and you build a barricade around it, they will smash it because they can't get to where they're supposed to be. But yeah, so I was a bit frustrated to discover that I can't like turn it into a single rift level by saying, alright, I'm going to block this one off, but there's still a rift for you all to access, so you don't need to start smashing things up. My chat's just reconnected weirdly, but I don't think I lost the stream at any point. Hopefully not. How's it going, NWSYF? No! Oh, just saved it. Okay. Tricky. But this blue one, fortunately, that's it now. I'm done. So, yeah, the little swingy ring thing is not actually here from the beginning, so you do have to just be careful not to fall down. So a ring will appear later, but not yet. Okay. It made it. Now the ring appears, so I can swing back up. That's good. We're almost done. All for a single fairy. Off he goes, that man. Jump on his head. And then, potentially... Yes, I'm going to have to do the boss fight, aren't I? Because he now tells me, oh yes, he's got a hook. But he has to be careful with his hook. It can be bad. So we've got to fight the boss again. The 106% run is going strong. It is. I might, if I remember, problem is I don't think to do it, but in between, like, before the next stream, you know, I could go around mopping up a few levels where I'm missing like a single lum or something. I think there's only 2 now where I'm missing something. Because, you know, I basically just speed run through an entire level just now, a second time that we've already seen today. And you know, I'm always like faced with the quandary of, well, you know, I don't have to do it today. We don't have to replay the level we've just played. We could save that for another stream when it's a bit more, you know, it's not. We're not just immediately retreading the same ground. But then it's like, well, I won't even remember where the lum is. You know what I mean? Ah. He can just hit me sometimes if I think I have to jump really when he spawns in in order to dodge him. It's nice to get a little charged attack. Oh, a charged attack off where possible. Oh man, it was kind of a waste going for all that health, because now I'm just pretty much back to where I was to begin with. No. Again, I think just... Oh, hang on. Let's make sure it doesn't kill me. I think to save us just doing this again, I'm just going to save here because it's 22 minutes past 7. And I'm sick of fighting this annoying man. Okay, got him. Thank God. And a bit of health. Yeah! We did it! We rescued the fairy. Let's get out of here. Well, that brings us to the end of the stream. And that's another level 100%ed, which is very satisfying. So I think that just leaves one so far. Oh, we've got 480 lums now, which is good to see. I think there's just one other level back here. Oh yeah, these two. Yeah, we're missing a single lum here, which might be a really straightforward one. We might just find it on our way and be able to pretty much speed through the level, because that was the one where we chat to the giant chap, don't we? The big guy. This level I seem to remember being a pain in the arse. Oh yeah, because we had to fight that top hat man at the end. Why is it always the ones with bosses where I've like left something behind and I have to go and fight a boss again? It's a shame. But hey, our next level is here. Oh, I've triggered a cutscene.
Hey, fancy meeting you again.
Rayman.
Oh, of course, it's the teensies.
So far, you've been faster than the pirates, but this time it's going to be more difficult. You've jammed the door with a lot of energy.
Oh yeah, he just has to open the door for me.
It'll take 400 lums to open it.
Oh, that's quite a lot, considering I'm
You've got enough lums to pass through.
collecting everything as I go, pretty much. I'm on 480.
You're certainly very talented. I'm sure you will succeed in finding the 600 lums you need to go through the next door.
600. Okay.
I have to warn you, a fearsome trial awaits you. The god of the next mask has gone mad.
Oh
The
no.
explosion of the world's heart has made him uncontrollable. Lee tried reasoning with him, but he wouldn't listen to a word.
You must expect a terrible fight. Good luck.
Well, good luck. Now I'm scared. 60 lums, the echoing caves, and we've got one of our strange cheese whistles to find. And battle toads as well. Cool. Well, that is the end of today's stream. I hope you've had a nice time. Exit unsafe state. I've had a nice time. And I will see you for more Rayman this time next week. Well, 2 hours earlier than this time, because it will be the end of the stream by next week. This time. But yes, I'll see you on Monday for more Rayman. See you on Thursday for the joint stream. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And maybe why don't you go and check out a television show from the 1990s? That's your homework for next week. And tell me all about it. And Main Menu went out today. Yes, it went out about an hour and a half ago on Patreon. So if you haven't watched it yet, which if you've been here for the whole stream, you probably haven't, then why not go and check out Main Menu if you're a patron? It's a fun time. You'll enjoy it, I'm sure. Lovely, cool. Well, I will see you all next week. In the meantime, have a wonderful Monday and rest of your week, and stay safe and happy. Stay wonderful and beautiful. Bye.